Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the fourth chapter about the faith counseling review. We call it review because we want to review our thoughts, our knowledge, our understanding of all the basic concepts and theories about faith counseling. Right? Since our program started 3 years ago, so now time has already gone through quite a long period of time. So from time to time you may miss something or you may hear about something, and no matter whether it is positive or negative feedback, you are bound to make sure that you understand some of the basic concepts and theories about faith counseling. So today we introduce another important concepts. They are called the 5 elements. So remember in the program we talk about the Chinese classics in relation to faith counseling. Chinese classics, the Seven Sisters, right? And together with Big Brother. Big Brother is the moral classic written by Lao Tzu. So altogether there are 8 classics talking about all these basic concepts and theory about the faith. So the origin of the 5 elements, come from Shang-Su. This is one. Shang-Su. Inside the chapters, they introduce 5 elements. The 5 elements they are bullion, the wood, water, fire, and soil. And five. So after introduction of these 5 elements by Shang-Su, then the other classics, they follow suit and they apply them to every matters and materials in the world so as to enhance their systematic understanding of the world. So in nowadays in science, you'll find that there are not only 5 elements but also other elements as well, in according to some biochemical analysis. Yes, today you may divide them into further categories, but don't forget that at that time, around 3,000 years ago, the ancestors they introduced the 5 elements. It's indicated their high wisdom. So for example, in the West, in Greek philosophy, in around the same time, they only say that the origin of every material comes from water. Only one. And if you talk about 2,000 something years in Buddhism, they talk about there are 4 elements, they're empty. They're empty. These 4 elements make up of everything in the world, but they think that they're empty and void. What are these elements? And then wood, fire, and then soil, and then the wood, fire, soil, and bullion. So 5 elements are already comprehensive at that time, and they apply to everything. For example, if you apply the direction, then the east they apply the wood, the south they apply the fire, the west they apply the bullion, and the north they apply the water, and in the center they will put soil as a representation. For example, if the 4th season in spring, because the plants they flourish in that season, so they put the wood. In summer, because the temperature is high, they put the fire, and in the summer they put fire, and in autumn time they put the bullion, and in winter time they put the water, and then in between all this season they put the soil. So these 5 elements, they were applied to all the materials, all the matters, all phenomena happens in the world. The reason is to have a systematic understanding of everything by referring to a stable and steady formulated equation. So in this regard, you will find that it carries an early and primitive sense of science. the reason is they want to make things precise so that they can think it in a more clear way and for further analysis and elaboration. Okay. So this time, if you want to understand better about the 5 elements, so I'm going to introduce you a book, well-written one. It's called 神秘的五行, The Magic of the 5 Elements, written by Professor Huang Yude, which he is a famous scholar in China, and he has made a list of books addressing all these important concepts. And The Magic of 5 Elements is well written, and you are recommended to take a look at this publication as well. Okay. So thank you guys for watching this time, and so we'll come back to you next time for another question. Thank you very much.